in the Air Force.
Okay, which squadron?
460.
60. How old were you when you joined up?
I was just on 23, having done 32 trips over Germany, and I know what it's like to be on fire. Aircraft was on fire a few times, and attacked by German fighters, which is not very nice either.
Hello, Skipper. Hello, Navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay, thanks very much.
Okay, keep weaving, Ken. There's quite a lot of night stuff coming up as well, falling off a bit low.
Hello, engineer. Skipper here. Yeah? Will you put the revs up, please? Yeah?
Okay, keep weaving.
A lot of searchlights and fighter flares, Skipper.
Yeah, keep on.
Okay, boys, okay.
Left. Right, you can... Bomb doors open.
Hello, Bombardier. Okay when you are.
Bomb doors open.
Bomb doors open, Bombardier.
Right. Steady. Steady. There's a long time yet. A little bit longer yet. Put in some new screen.
Lob them down in the centre.
Okay, steady. Steady. Right, a little bit. Right. Steady. Bomb's going in a minute. Bomb. Right. 2, 3. Bomb's still going.
Hey, Jimmy, trade to behind us, boy.
Bomb's gentlemen.
Yes, Jimmy, hold it up. Where is he, rear gunner? Can you see him? Down!
Down!
He's shot down! He's shot down! Did you shoot him down?
Yeah.
He's got him, boy! Mill. Bloody good! Bloody good!
Photograph taken, keep weaving, there's some black coming at me.
Okay, don't shout all at once.
Alright, photograph taken.
Okay, photograph taken. Hello, Skipper. Will you turn on to 081? Right, 081, Navigator. Don't all speak at once now. Keep quiet, it's okay.
Okay, go.
Hello, mid-gunner. Did you recognize that fighter you shot on?
No, I didn't recognize it, but it's definitely going down now.
Good, Jimmy. I can see him, boy. Good show. I can see him now. Yeah, look at him burning. Doesn't he look lovely? Good show, lads. Now keep your eyes open.
Okay, Ken.
Former Phillip Island RSL President Les Lester had what it took to be a Lancaster pilot. He was daring. He was courageous. He loved a good time, and most of all, he confronted challenges full on. Les was leadership material from the controls of a heavily laden bomber plane who travelled the skies of Europe in dangerous missions, hell-bent on destroying the strongholds of Hitler. Les was one of life's colourful characters, whose company was enjoyed by all, and who made the most of any situation. Les Lester belonged to an elite group of servicemen, the courageous and skilled aircrew of the RAF Bomber Command. This command was created in the early stages of the war during the Battle of Britain, when Britain was forced to save her shores from the incessant bombardments of the powerful German Luftwaffe Air Force. It was in the latter 3 years of the war, 1943, 44 and 45, that Bomber Command played an effective and often underrated role in the final capitulation of the German Empire. On paper, Les Lester's squadron, the respected and distinguished RAAF 460 Squadron was wiped out 5 times. In reality, it was a case of life or death, as crew members knew that each sortie could be their last. With the odds stacked against them, the crews from Bomber Command lived and played hard, enjoying life to the fullest at every opportunity. Each mission was fraught with danger, and coming home safely was every airman's prayer. The daily flying roster was checked each morning by Lester and his crew of 6 to see if they would be taking off that day. If NNAN was listed, they would spring into action. This would involve checking the plane and then being briefed on the details of the night's operation. After the aircraft was loaded with its deadly cargo, often up to 3 tons of bombs, the crew would have a quick bite to eat before climbing inside. Even the act of taking off had its own hazards, as it could take up to 1 hour for the heavy plane to climb to a height of 22,000 feet. Out they would go through the dark, over the choppy waters of the Channel, and into the dangerous skies of Europe. Many were pickings for the searchlights and planes of the awaiting German armies. Precision and plain good luck played a huge part in these missions, as enemy planes would be at the ready at all times. This and the fear of colliding with their own planes was the difference between life and death. Each raid took between 6 and 7 hours. Hours of concentrated flying and skillful teamwork. Conditions in the plane were less than ideal, especially in the depths of winter when temperatures plummeted and the crew was chilled to the bone. Although he survived the war, Les Lester was never the same when he returned home to his family. Like so many of his time, Les took a long time to settle down and return to the routine and normality of family life. Les and his wife Nell retired to Phillip Island in 1977 and almost immediately became involved in the social life of the Phillip Island RSL Club. Les was president of the Phillip Island RSL Club from 1997 until 2002. Nell was also involved in the Ladies Auxiliary. Les passed away on Anzac Day 2003 at the age of 84 years. He was one of life's true characters.
Lie in the dark and listen. It's clear tonight, so they're flying high. Hundreds of them, thousands perhaps, riding the icy moonlight sky. Men, materials, bombs and maps, altimeters and guns and charts, coffee, sandwiches, fleece-lined boots, bones and muscles and minds and hearts. English saplings with English roots, deep in the earth they've left below. Lie in the dark and let them go. Lie in the dark and listen. Lie in the dark and listen. They're going over in waves and waves, high above villages, hills and streams, country churches and little graves, and little citizens' worried dreams. Very soon they'll have reached the sea, and far below them will lie the bays and coves and sands where they used to be taken for summer holidays. Lie in the dark and let them go. Lie in the dark and listen. Lie in the dark and listen. City magnates and steel contractors, factory workers and politicians, soft, hysterical little actors, ballet dancers, reserved musicians, safe in your warm civilian beds, count your profits and count your sheep. Life is flying above your heads. Just turn over and try to sleep. Lie in the dark and let them go. Theirs is a world you'll never know. Lie in the dark and listen.